Hello guys, Keith here. Thank you for watching the first episode of my How to GoHo video guide. Under this guide, every week I'll be discussing how to actually execute a GoHo attack on different bases that I face in all of my war. So in all the tutorial that you'll be seeing, I'll be showing you the steps to execute the GoHo attack, how I actually plan my troop composition based on the design of the base, the spell that I will carry, the planning of the attack, and also the actual attack itself. So for this first episode, let us use this base as an example. This is a very popular internet base. It's called the Tailor. If you wish to know how to 3-star it, I actually have a tutorial on my channel. You can actually view it. Shows a step-by-step guide that will help you to 3-star this base. Let us talk about the basic of a GoHo attack. For every GoHo attack that I do, in order to get success, these are the 3 basic steps that I follow. They are not necessary to be in sequence, but if you want to get your 3-star, this is the basic 3-step that you must achieve in order to get the result. So whenever I start looking at a base, these are the 3 steps that I have in my mind when planning how to attack it. The first one is how can I kill enemy clan castle troops. The second step is how do I kill enemy archer queen. And the third and final step is, while doing this, how I actually remove the threats to my hogs, which is the double giant bomb or giant bomb spot. From now onwards, you will need to remember these 3 steps every time when you plan your GoHo attack on a base. It will form the very basic, of which you can use these steps to decide your troop composition, the spell that you're going to carry, and of course, how to actually execute the attack to get your 3-star. Let us now have a very detailed look on how I actually use these 3 basic steps to plan my attack on this base. Looking at this base, the first step here is how to kill enemy clan castle troops. So what I'll do is I will look at the position of the clan castle, which in this base is actually quite exposed because this is not centralized. So I will going to use 1 or 2 hogs. In this case, I'll use 1 to drill out enemy clan castle troops. And for the killing part, thanks to the December 2015 update, I'll use a double poison to take them out. If you don't know how to actually properly use this strategy, you can actually view one of my videos, which is also available in my channel, or click on the link at the description below. Now the second step here is how to kill enemy archer queen. This is a very important step. Do not skip this, because the moment you deploy your hogs, and if that archer queen is alive, she will stand there shooting at your hogs, take them out one by one. By the time you realize, you already failed your attack because she has wiped out all your hogs. And there's no way you can heal your way out of this because her attack is just way too strong and fast. I know that it can be very troublesome, I know that it's very hard to reach her sometimes, but trust me, it is definitely worth it. So in order to reach and take out that queen, this is what I'm planning to do. I'm going to send out a golem at the 3 o'clock position. He will go in and distract all the defenses around this area. And then I'm going to use a couple of wall breakers to open a path so that it can move in. At the same time, using some wizards to clean up all this outer building to create a funnel so that I can send in my barbarian king and my archer queen. These troops here serves 2 objectives. The first thing is to take out every defenses and buildings within this compartment. And the secondary objective is to go in and take out that archer queen. The problem is, because the archer queen is deep in, I have to make sure that my heroes can reach in, especially my barbarian king, and take out that queen. So I'm going to carry an additional jump spell here to make sure that my barbarian king detects the queen within her shooting radius, move in and take her out. Now we have the enemy clan castle troops taken care of. We have killed the enemy archer queen. Now the third and the last step here is to remove the giant bomb, which is also one of the biggest threat for your hogs. In this step, you are going to identify or anticipate any giant bombs that is available in this base so that you can actually remove them, or also path your hogs so that they won't go towards this area. Looking at this base, this is one of the best base to use hog attack on, because within the compartments, there are rarely any 4x4 space to house any double giant bomb or even giant bomb itself. This itself is already a huge advantage to us. And of course, thanks to watching replays, I actually know where a few of the giant bomb locations are in this space. Since they are quite exposed here, I'm going to use a couple of my barbarians to disarm them and remove the giant bomb threats to my hogs. So as always, if you can, try to use your GoHo attack as a secondary or a cleanup attack, because by that way you can actually watch your teammates or your clanmates replay and find out where the actual giant bomb location is. Now we already have that 3 steps in mind, it is time for us to plan our troop composition for this attack. Since we mentioned that we need a golem to move in as a distraction, we're going to carry one in our clan castle, because this is way we can carry a level 5 golem, which is much better than the level 2 golems that I have currently. And of course I will need 2 wall breaker, a couple of wizards to help me create a funnel and also clean up the base at a later stage. I also need to carry another jump spell, 2 poison spell, with the main purpose of taking out enemy CC troop and also take out enemy archer queen. And I'm just going to fill up the rest with hogs, and since this is a main hog attack troops, I have to carry as many heal spell as I can, which I have here 3 in my inventory. This itself allow me to carry around 34 hogs at my disposal. So what I'm going to do here is to target each individual compartment with a group of hogs, around 10 of them for each group, and then use heal spell to give them the momentum so that they can stay healed, destroy all the defenses around each compartment, and then move into the center, take out whatever that is in the core. And of course, since I have a jump spell earlier, all my troops would already reach the core and distract every defenses that is within the core itself. So up until now, we have already known the 3 basic steps that help us do the initial planning on taking out the enemy clan castle troop, the archer queen, and also any potential bomb threat to our hogs. Now the second step you need to do is to plan your troop composition based on the 3 basic steps there, and then fill yourself up with whatever offensive troops and spell that are helpful for you to take out the base and plan your attack. Once you have all this in hand, it is time to go into the actual attack, which we shall see now. So the first step that I do here is to remove the giant bomb threat to my hogs first. By knowing where the bombs are, I deploy each barbarian to remove it. Then I start out with my clan castle lure with 1 hog and drop in the double poison spell to take them out. Once I'm confident that enemy dragon is going down, I send in my golem. This also triggers another giant bomb. Use each wizard for 1 building and drop in my wall breakers to create the opening. Then I send in my royals so that they move in, and drop my jump spell early to make sure that they go into the path of the queen. Now there's something that I want to highlight here. Whenever your barbarian king is within the attacking radius of the archer queen, the moment the enemy archer queen start attacking him or any units nearby, he will start to move in and target the archer queen regardless of what buildings or what units he's targeting initially. So once your barbarian king moves towards the enemy queen, you want to boost him so that he can take her out in a few shots. Once you show the queen is down, send in my main hogs and drop in the first heal spell. Send in the second group, again followed by a heal spell, and I send in my third group with my third heal spells. Notice how they actually start to move together in each individual groups and actually start grouping together at the core. With such a high amount of hogs, it's just too much for all the defenses to deal with. Now all the defenses are down, I can actually send in my wizards to do the cleanup. Just remember to scatter your wizards wide enough so that you have enough time to take out enemy base. So in this first episode, by using this simple base as an example, I've shown you how you can use the 3 basic steps to plan your initial attack and subsequently build your troop composition that you can use to take out a base easily. And if you plan everything properly, exactly 2 minutes and 70 seconds, you get a 3-star out of this base. Alright guys, this is the end of this episode, and there will be more to come. If you were to face any of your base that you wish to use a GoHo attack on, you can always come back, view this video, and follow the steps to plan your troop composition and get your 3-star. Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe, share it out with your clanmates, like our video, and also leave your comments below if you have any ideas. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.